if Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, and then settle, right? It's just kind of like a man thing, right? Show me. Inflect if, okay, bro? So here's what I want. If Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, yeah, well, no, I like what you're doing, bro. You don't have to go over the top. I like what you're doing. All right? We're just gonna work that inflection and sharpen it up. Go. If Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, go.
If Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, she never would have left one behind.
All right, so we decided it's Steve Madden, not Steve.
Madden.
Okay, bro? All right, let's knock it out. So, inflect if.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah. If Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, see how I say it nice and fluid? Go.
If Steve Madden,
Sorry.
if Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, she would never have left one behind. Of course, that would have meant no Cinderella, or no Prince Charming. With Steve Madden shoes, you make your own happily ever after.
All right, come back over here, dude. Okay, so you got this habit of talking with your head and hands. Like, cut it out, bro.
Okay.
Just talk the lines, all right? So it's like, if Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, she would have never left one behind. See how I didn't do any of that? And I didn't do any of my hands? Let's control that. Ready? Go.
If Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, she would never have left one behind. Of course, that would have meant no Prince Charming. With Steve Madden shoes, you create your own happily ever after.
Now, come on back. Slow down. All right, back to one, right? All right, so, I'm trying to see what you're doing. I want you to stay consistent. Consistency is key. All right? That means repeat the things that work, we repeat them over and over, so we don't blank out the day of the audition, right? All right, try it again. If Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, she would have never. So give me, she would have never left one behind. I mean, with that, you know that tone right there? She would have never left one behind. Why would she have done that? That's the feel part. Show it to me.
If Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, she would never have left one behind.
I like that. Go.
Of course, that would have meant no Prince Charming. But who cares? With Steve Madden shoes, you create your own happily ever after.
I'm back. It's stay in character. Everyone had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, never left one behind. Of course, that would have meant. So, of course, that would have meant no Prince Charming. No Prince Charming. Right? Go. Say that line. That would have meant.
That would have meant no Prince Charming. But who cares? With Steve Madden shoes, you create your own happily ever after.
Alright, so point out. With Steve Madden shoes, you create your own ever after. Okay. You see that?
Point.
Yeah, it's a point that with Steve Madden shoes, you create your own goodbye. Go.
With Steve Madden shoes, you create your own happily ever after.
Good. Alright, and friendly, alright? Don't be so serious. It's not that type of commercial, right? So he's friendly. You're providing some info. Yeah, listen up. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Good. You look good doing this, dude, alright? So get that confidence thing going, alright? Alright, knock it out. From 3, 2, action. Yep, from the top.
If Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, she would have never left one behind. Of course, that would have meant no Prince Charming. So with Steve Madden shoes, you create your own happily ever after.
Alright, good. Practice that. Watch the video.